Alrighty, so we're back here on some more Warframe. Not too sure what I'm going to do today, actually. In the recent videos, I've mostly been doing Operation Belly of the Beast, but I'm not sure how much longer I need to do it, actually. I gotta check my progress. But while we're going over here, it is currently Sunday at the time that I'm recording this, and it's 9:43 p.m. I actually went to bed pretty late today. I stayed up till like 7:30 a.m. I don't know how I managed to do that, because, well, I guess it actually makes sense, because I woke up the previous day, or actually not previous day, but like I woke up for that day at like 1 p.m. So I guess I was only up for about 20 hours roughly, which ain't the worst thing ever. I am not going to the right place. Let's just fast travel. Okay, what do we have right here? Wow, okay, that's a lot of shaking. What the heck is... Oh, that's from Cephalon Samaris, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, what do I need? Okay, so volatile emotes, I have 145. That's not too bad. Vestigial emotes. Okay, I've got 300 for the Canter. This was the one weapon I was missing. Need an Argon Crystal. Alright, I guess we'll go ahead and work on that. Man, that screen shake. But I guess I normally wake up at around like... about 9:50 a.m. because normally I work 11 to 7, and then I'll go to bed at around 12 a.m. So I guess in that case I'm up for about 15 to 16 hours. I like to try to get at least 9 to 10 hours of sleep. 7 to 8 hours is just a little bit too little for me. What do I need to do? Oh right, gotta go over to the skeleton Zaku, and then we'll just try to get this Argon Crystal. But I went to bed at like 7:30 a.m. today, and actually I got up at like 1 p.m. or 1:30 p.m. I don't know, it's like once I reach like 1 p.m. I just can't really stay asleep too much. Maybe if I had like blackout curtains, I would be able to sleep better. Just sunlight, it is a little difficult to sleep with like sunlight beaming right at me, especially since my window is directly on my left. Sometimes the moon will actually shine through it and just it will kind of flashbang me. More than that, if there's thunder or lightning going on outside, I'll see the lightning strike go down and actually flashbang me through the window. But anyway, since it is kind of later in the day, right before Memorial Day, there have been some fireworks going off recently. Now my dogs are a little fearful of the loud noise. I have a German Shepherd, a Corgi, and a mini American Eskimo. The German Shepherd kind of just spins around, chases her tail. If it's like a really loud strike when she's outside, then she starts to get fearful. But if there are people around, then she's not really that afraid of it. It's just when she's alone, she gets a little nervous of it. It's funny, and when it's like nighttime, she'll be normally downstairs while everyone else is upstairs. A lightning strike will go off, she'll start coming upstairs to just have someone to be nearby. It's really funny how it works. If people are nearby, she has no fear of the thunder. If people are not nearby, she has some fear of it. But fireworks are kind of the same way, especially my mini American Eskimo. She really does not like it. She has to cower quite a bit whenever it goes off. But speaking of fireworks, I need to actually pick up some fireworks here soon. Not for Memorial Day, but for July 4th actually, which there's still quite a bit of time before that happens. But it is still something that I gotta do. It's something my family likes to do every year, especially my dad. My dad loves to get fireworks. He always likes to try to get the mortars because he wants something big to actually use, but I kind of steer away from those because really like a pack of fireworks can actually be quite expensive, and if you're just getting like one set of mortars, it's kind of underwhelming because it just does not last very long. You know, you spend 30 to 50 bucks on a set of mortars and it's all over in like 5 minutes. But the place that I go to, which is Phantom Fireworks, they typically have bigger packs of like individual sorted items, and I'd like to try to go for those. I think the lowest price one is like $50, but there are some around 100, 150, 200 bucks, and then there are some very big ones that are like $500 to $1,000. I think the most expensive one is around $1,500 or $2,000, and it's called the Grounds for Divorce pack, which is pretty aptly named. Me and my dad always joke about getting it every year. He always jokes that he would live outside in the shed if we did that. And yeah, I mean, spending that much money, that probably would happen. My mom would not be happy with that. Alright, got our Argon Crystal. So now can make the Canter. Yippee. But I'm not really so sure what else I gotta do right now. I guess the usual stuff, but I don't really have any sort of resource booster yet. So I've not gotten one from a login. So I guess I'll just do another round of Belly of the Beast on Steel Path, of course. But I think my plans this year for the fireworks is I want to buy like at least around $150 pack. I basically like to just get get stuff that actually flies into the air and does, you know, a little bit of a show at least. It doesn't have to be like a giant mortar, but you know, something like the smaller mortars. There's also like airplanes that go into the sky, helicopters, you name it. Just stuff that's actually a bit more flashy. When I was younger, we would always get these little tanks and smoke balls. That's what I like to mess around with. I think the most boring thing that you can get are just firecrackers. I don't see the appeal of firecrackers. Maybe I should have gone with my Miasma build, not my Zados build. But I think I'm willing to pitch in like $150 myself. My dad normally doesn't like to pitch in that much money, like $100 at most, because again, fireworks can be pretty expensive. But since I am actually working, I can pitch in at least some money. And maybe someone else in my family would like to pitch in a little bit. We'll have to see. But the packs that I usually go with, they tend to have like some fountains in it, some Roman candles, some smaller mortars, some of the airplanes, some of the bottle rockets that actually have a bit more of a flash to them. They're not just firecrackers on a stick. And I know for Phantom Fireworks, they're having like the 250th anniversary sale, and it looks like there are some pretty good deals. I think it's buy one get two free or something like that. It's not just a raw buy one get two free. There is like a limit to it. It has to be like at least $50 or something like that. I don't know if it's available on the packs or not, but well, we'll see. Maybe once I actually buy the pack, I'll take a picture of it. I think my dad was thinking about going this Wednesday, so we'll see how that goes. And then there's always a raffle that you get to enter for $1 that has the potential to win the Grounds for Divorce pack. I've always been hopeful every year of getting it. Hopefully we get it some year, because that would be really fun. I think it's a giant pack. I'm talking like 6 feet tall. It's like 4 feet wide, and then like 2 or 3 feet wide the other way. I guess you could think of it as like 6 feet long with a width of 4 feet, and then like, wait, there's length, width, and height. How, man, sometimes with dimensions it's confusing, I gotta say. There's length, width, and height. But aren't length and height kind of the same thing? I don't know. That gets confusing. But I've always liked fireworks. I know for a while fireworks were like actually kind of banned or illegal. The sale of them in my state was not banned, but if you wanted to light them off, you'd have to go out of the state. But I think in recent years there was a new law that allowed them to be legal around the day of July 4th. And the thing is, people have always kind of lit their own fireworks, even if they were banned in my state, because most people just do not care. Like, it's fireworks. Yeah, they definitely can be dangerous in the hands of a dummy. That shouldn't mean that, you know, responsible firework owners should be limited like that. Just because something is dangerous to one person does not mean that it should just be banned from everyone. I won't get into the politics of that too much, but outside of that, I got work tomorrow. I'm just 11 to 4 though, so at least it's just a 5-hour shift. It's probably going to be pretty busy. I don't think it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so yeah, that will definitely make it more busy. It rained quite a bit today, although I didn't have work today, so definitely was not busy to me then. But Warframe, still just grinding away at it slowly, just taking my time, not trying to rush things. And then have not been up to too much else, not been playing much Far Far West recently. Kind of just waiting for like another content update to come out, or rather the first content update to come out. And Destiny 2, I'm still sad about it. I know there are some other looter shooter types of games coming out here soon. The one that I'm keeping my eye on the most is called The Cube. There's not been too much info revealed about it recently, or I guess at all, not just recently. But I'm still curious on it. I'm still keeping an eye on it. We'll just have to see how it actually goes. But I am kind of interested in it. And then I think the Division 3 is in the works. I've never played a Division game. I guess we'll see how it goes though. I've heard good things about Division 1 and 2, but I've never actually played it. Again, I do think for Destiny 2, when the June 9th update comes out, I will make a video on it. I just feel kind of obligated to with how much I've played Destiny. It's like I probably should make a video on it, but not a busy week coming up really. I mean, besides tomorrow. Wednesday, probably go get fireworks, and then yeah, just more of the usual stuff really. No games really on my radar besides that Cube game. It's from the developers of Atomic Heart. But yeah, I think it's kind of a dry period for games. Like, there has not been too much of anything crazy coming out recently. There was that Lego Batman game, which I heard very good things about, but besides that, just not too much else coming out lately. We'll have to see how the summer looks. Hopefully there's some bangers coming out. Hopefully there's something that I'm interested in. But anyway, I think that's pretty much it for tonight, so I'll see you guys in whatever I do next.